In the complex world of personal finance, one principle held by the wealthiest investors is non-negotiable: you must know where every dollar is going. Yet, for millions of households, money feels like a mysterious force that vanishes between paydays. Today, we're going behind the scenes of a real financial audit with a volunteer family, we'll call them the Smiths, to apply the same forensic analysis used by corporate CFOs to a household budget. We'll uncover hidden leaks, implement battle-tested systems, and show you the exact path from financial stress to control, proving that escaping the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle is a matter of strategy, not just salary. Our audit begins with an interview. We sit down with the Smiths, a couple with 2 kids, a combined income of $75,000, and a constant feeling of being one unexpected bill away from disaster. They describe their fixed costs, rent, car payments, utilities. But when asked about their total monthly spending on food, entertainment, or subscriptions, they can only guess. This is the first red flag. A Federal Reserve study found that nearly 40% of Americans would struggle to cover a $400 emergency expense. The Smiths are not alone, and the first step is bringing their financial anxiety out of the shadows and into a structured conversation. With their permission, we access 90 days of bank and credit card statements. This is the raw data. We print every transaction and begin categorizing: housing, transportation, groceries, dining out, subscriptions, miscellaneous. The process is manual but revelatory. We discover a pattern: dozens of small, recurring charges from apps, streaming services, and online memberships they'd forgotten. We also spot frequent inconvenienced spending: daily coffee runs, last-minute food delivery, and impulse buys at big-box stores. These are the silent budget assassins, collectively adding up to hundreds of dollars per month that they couldn't account for. Armed with data, we attack the so-called fixed costs. We help the Smiths call their internet, cell phone, and car insurance providers. Using competitor quotes found online, they politely ask for retention deals or lower plans. The result? They save $85 per month simply by making 3 phone calls totaling 45 minutes. This mirrors a key corporate cost-cutting tactic: regularly renegotiating vendor contracts. For a household, these service providers are vendors, and their rates are rarely fixed in stone. Next, the grocery bill intervention. The Smiths were spending over $1,200 a month on groceries and dining for a family of 4, well above the USDA's moderate cost plan for their family size. We implement classic frugal living strategies, creating a meal plan based on weekly flyers, switching to store brands for staples, and committing to one no-spend weekend on dining out per month. We introduce the concept of a price book to track the best prices for common items. Within a month, they slashed their food budget by $300, proving that intention beats impulse. We then conduct a subscription purge. Using their bank statement export, we create a simple spreadsheet of every subscription service, its cost, and its renewal date. They were shocked to find 12 active subscriptions, totaling $147 per month, for services like streaming platforms, gaming memberships, and niche apps they barely used. They cancelled 8 of them immediately, saving $98 per month. This exercise highlights the modern subscription economy, a trap, where small monthly fees create a significant annual drain without ever triggering a large, noticeable purchase. Now, we build their custom command center, a zero-based budget. Every dollar of their $6,250 monthly take-home pay is assigned a job. But we add a critical, often missing component: sinking funds. Instead of being blindsided by annual car registration, holiday gifts, or back-to-school shopping, we create separate savings envelopes within their high-yield savings account for these irregular expenses. They allocate $200 per month across these funds. This transforms unpredictable financial shocks into planned, manageable line items, a principle used by businesses to smooth out cash flow. With their newfound cash flow, over $500 per month saved from our interventions, we create a debt payoff roadmap. They have $8,000 in credit card debt at 22% April. Using the debt avalanche method, we allocate the entire $500 surplus to this debt. We show them the math. Paying only the minimum would take over 20 years and cost $10,000 plus in interest. With their new plan, they can be debt-free in under 18 months and save over $8,000 in interest. This shifts their mindset from managing debt to eliminating it with strategic overpayments. We schedule a 30-day check-in. The Smiths report a mix of success and struggle. They've stuck to their grocery plan and enjoyed the subscription savings, but an unexpected car repair threatened to derail them. However, because we had built a small starter emergency fund as part of the budget, they covered it without using credit. This is the system in action, providing resilience. We troubleshoot their challenges, like late-night online shopping urges, and suggest tactics like implementing a 24-hour cooling-off rule for non-essential purchases. The smart money lesson from this audit is profound. Wealth is not merely a function of income, it is a function of command over that income. The Smiths' income didn't change, but their financial trajectory did, because they replaced guesswork with a data-driven system. They learned that financial control comes from granular awareness, strategic negotiation, and proactive planning for irregular expenses. Escaping the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle isn't a mystery, it's a method. And that method is available to anyone willing to conduct an honest audit of their own financial life.